What's up, guys? We're here. Welcome back to the channel. So today I wanted to go over another farming currency strategy. If you guys are not really farming Abyss, or if you guys want to be doing something a little bit different, I'm doing this in tandem with Abyss. So it's been really fun to kind of farm out all of these lineage supports because gosh, they are worth a crap ton of money. If we go in here and go to Divines and just kind of showcase some of these supports here. One of the biggest ones that we're looking for is the Deodrid's Undoing, or not Deodrid's Undoing. Where is it? The, I will find it. Rakiata's Flow, which is like 114 Divines. On top of a couple other of these supports, which is pretty crazy how much these things are actually worth. But we're farming for these lineage supports that are worth 100 plus divines a piece. So I'm going to break down how you do this, some of the strategies that I go into doing it, even though I combine it with Abyss, and just what you're looking for and how to set it all up. So the big thing is, how do we farm lineage supports? Okay, so the big thing is we need to find anomaly maps inside of your Atlas world. This is very important. I'm going to go over Jado in just a minute, but we're going to be looking for anomalies. That's going to be these kind of maps that show up, which is surrounded by like water here. There's also one that is surrounded by a desert. There's also one that is, if you can see it, there is a little vampire hut here, and you see this little like vampire pool. This little vampire pool. So there's a bunch, there's 4 of them. The main ones that you guys want to be looking for is the swirl with the water or the swirl with the desert. Those are the 2 most important ones because they have the 2 highest lineage supports. I believe one is the 114 divines, and then the other one's upwards of 150, 160 divines. So you want to try to find these. Now, how do we find these? So normally these things can just show up randomly on the map as you're exploring. They can just show up, but we want to increase our odds of finding these. And that's where the Jado setup comes in for your Atlas tree. Okay, so we're taking unforeseen threats. You want to complete his quest line and get all 4 of his points. So unforeseen threats is the main one here. 5% chance on completing a map for a nearby anomaly to be revealed. So what this means is like when you're doing a map, any near map, like I just completed like the tower, and it reveals this next to it. So the good thing about this is when you're farming maps, you don't actually have to go all the way across and kind of like look in different areas. Like you can just show up anywhere. It's nearby, meaning where you're actually doing maps. So that's a good thing. So this is the most important one. It's only a 5% chance, but let me tell you, I have found like 5 of these now just farming, and I'm at one right now on the Jade Isles, which is a water one, which looks just like this, that I'm at the boss room. So we're going to go in and do the boss fight, and maybe we can get one to drop. Next, most important is the partial translations. Doubles the effect of explicit modifiers on the tablets, which is great because on your tablets, you're going to want things that say increased quantity of waystones found. This is just very important. We want to have increased quantity of waystones found. It just works to help us to sustain our map running, and it just doubles the implicits on all our modifiers. So if you have a lot of stuff that increases like our rarity drops or increases effectiveness of monsters, all of these things, it makes it very good. Next, we got the 20% more chance of random extra content. So this is great just for farming. But what we're going to do is we're going to switch this one off, and we are going to be doing Untold Histories. This is very important to have because Untold Histories says 35% chance to find lineage supports. And then Pinnacle Bosses, which we're not fighting a Pinnacle Boss, but if you do fight one, they have increased chance to drop lineage supports. They take less damage, but increased chance. So Untold Histories is very important here. And then we have Keen Appraisal, which is 50% extra exceptional items for when you're doing Rogue Exiles. So the 2 main ones are going to be Untold History and Unforeseen Threats, so make sure that you have those when you're farming. Now, how do we get to here where I'm about to go fight this one, and hopefully we'll get a lineage support to drop. Now, once you find a revealed map, you're going to see these little swirls that are coming from these maps. You have to complete each of these, and you're looking for just a totem that you press, which will unlock this map. Sometimes you will have to do all 3, sometimes you can just do 1. And once you find it inside the boss, like you find it at killing the boss on the map, it'll reveal this, and then you could just go to it and do the map and do the run. So sometimes you have to just complete all these 3, sometimes you don't. But once you get there, you go through and do the map just like normal, and then you'll fight the boss, and he'll drop a lineage support, and hopefully it's a Giga Chad 1. Now, some strategies on how to just farm these quickly if you do not want to be combining them with another tree. So I combined all my stuff with Abyss because Abyss is still pretty good. However, if you want to do this faster, you just want to play a super fast build. You want to play something that is going to get through maps relatively quickly. You just want to boss rush and just complete these maps as you're going to get to these. And then once you complete them, you're just going to find the other one, reveal towers, and just rinse and repeat until you get the lineage support that you're looking for. Another strong option is just to combine them with easy stuff like Abyss, strong boxes, maybe Breach, Expedition if you have the explosion. Like if you do the explosion, I don't think he has it. It's not him, it's the other person that has explosion. But yeah, so you want to do that in order to be able to just go through the maps relatively quickly. Okay, so now that we have all that out of the way, let's go ahead and break down and go do this fight. Okay, so I have the boss fight here, so we're going to go in and do this, and hopefully we can get a Giga Chad lineage to drop. So let's see if we can get it to drop. That'd be awesome for the video. Otherwise, we're just going to take whatever lineage that he drops. I just really hate this fight. 3 stages in the campaign that suck because if you died at the last stage, you have to start all over again, which is just super annoying. But this fight isn't too bad. It's not too bad at all, but he changes from that to the Chosen. Bring it. All right, he's almost dead. Now we gotta wait. Go Tokohama. All right, let's see. Maybe he'll drop me the lineage support. That would be sweet. All right, we gotta wait for this long animation. The power of the ancestors. And just like that, he's dead, and he didn't drop it. Unfortunate. We didn't get one. That really sucks, guys. So, but yeah, this is how you're going to be farming on here. You're going to be farming on these Jade Isles, and you're just going to be going through and doing these over and over and over again. But it is a very strong way to farm. If you skip all your extra content, you'll be able to just get these lineage supports rather quickly. So unlucky there for me, but that's okay. We're just going to go down to the next one while we're farming Abyss. So it is a very good strategy, guys. So like, comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. And as always, stay gaming. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.